Probably kill you with a Slim Lance. Yep, no problem. And yeah, you certainly can't attack. So you just go right there and kill. We're getting kind of close to the point where the enemies are getting kind of pretty weak compared to our units, so we're not going to be gaining as much HP or experience as we're used to. They'll be under 30 and probably closer to like 20 or 25 for most of them. Kind of around here, if the units are kind of around the levels that I am at. But next chapter, I think, is when they start getting, is when the game, for I guess the second time in the game, they kind of up the level of the units for like your basic units. And get it back to like, get it where they're actually decently formidable. I'm gonna take that, you wait. I'm gonna give that Goddess Icon to Lucius, because Lucius' luck is the worst of anybody by 2. Actually, you go there, and then Lucius, you go there, and then trade, and then you can actually use it. I guess Lucius can have a torch. Why not? So now maybe I'll actually critical a little bit better. With his luck up at 5. Heal him. And he missed, which is, I guess, a good thing. I mean, Hector would have been fine, because the other 2 mages wouldn't have been able to do anything. You can kind of go over here, because I'm going to take Florina back, and I think I'll take Barter too. Because, assuming that I remember correctly, it's only 2 reinforcements for the rest of for the entire chapter, and no more of them come. But just in case. Yeah, Canis, go there, go ahead and... Yeah, Lucius just kill this guy. Get him out of my sight. Go ahead and put Hector there. Sorry I haven't been talking much like the last couple of minutes, but I've been kind of thinking about what I want to do as far as my update schedule once I actually get back to school after break. Because we actually get Monday off as well, so like the rest of this week, which is Thursday and Friday, obviously Saturday and Sunday, and then we also get Monday off, which is nice because I can watch the college football bowl games. So that's exciting. Actually, Eliwood, Why don't you go over here? Because I've liked how I've done it, where it's pretty much been one chapter a day. I took off, obviously, the 2 days I didn't update on Christmas Eve or Christmas, but then I did update. It's like, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday where I put up 2 videos, so it's kind of like I missed one day, which isn't that bad. It could be worse. But once I get back to school, it's going to be tough to, certainly to do one chapter a day. But I'd kind of like to get back, it'd be nice if I could get back to just the one chapter every 2 days, for however much is left of the game. It's like Friday. I probably won't upload on Monday because I'll be watching the college football bowl games all day. And maybe not on Tuesday either, because that's when Michigan plays. And if you couldn't tell from my username, I am a big Michigan fan. So I'm definitely going to be watching them play in the Sugar Bowl against Virginia Tech. So Monday and Tuesday I might not upload, just for college football, but... And you still can't kill him. God, you're disappointing, Hector. How about you? Okay, good. You can do that, and then I can kill with Hector, because Hector needs more experience. He's been really lacking. But anyway, if I could get back to doing that, because if I do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because then I do chapter 21, 22, or 20, 21, and 22, and so I would have, what is it, 3 more side quests, plus, I think 9 chapters. So yeah, probably it'd be close to a month after I get back from break would be probably my goal to get this thing done. So I guess then it'd be around late January, early February. I get this done and actually get started on a new project, which I hopefully will actually finish, because it's going to be another short project like what I had envisioned for Castlevania. Aria of Sorrow, but obviously I had the whole computer thing, so that stopped, and I decided to do another RPG, which has taken a long time. Don't hit. Okay, good. So I'm going to do another game that's going to be even shorter than Castlevania, actually. And it's not going to be Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, so that's going to wait. It's not going to be any other Castlevania game. I kind of narrowed it down to 2 games, which are both pretty short, so. And they're more mainline franchises of Nintendo than this. But you're just going to have to wait until I at least get closer to finishing this before I actually decide, and then let me know what I'm actually going to be doing for, I guess, what will hopefully be my 3rd project. Technically, this is my 2nd, even though I have the 3rd playlist I created, but Aria of Sorrow is not going to get finished until I just restart the game. Which I don't feel like doing at this time. And it'd be one thing if, like, the views I had gotten from part 1 had kind of kept up. Because I got, like, I think it was like 10 times the normal views that I get for the videos I had made for, like, Superstar Saga. I got, like, 10 times that for the first Castlevania game, or the first part of Castlevania. But then it just went back to having, like, 10 views. And it's still, like, most of them are still around that, except for part 1. And the videos have been up for, like, months now, so it's not like I just uploaded them and people haven't just bothered to watch them yet. But So, that'll probably happen later. And Sane can actually go attack the boss. I'm just going to leave him there, though, because then he can lure the two Pegasus Knights. And one thing I've meant to say that I hadn't said, and I've meant to say for the last few chapters, I haven't actually said that obviously I'm not the most popular or even close to that for, like, video game walkthroughs. Because so far I haven't done really any mainstream games. I've been done more kind of out-of-the-way games. Superstar Saga. I mean, this game, which is certainly not the most popular Fire Emblem game, even. And, I guess Castlevania RXR would probably be the most famous game that I would have done. I wasn't even able to finish that one because of the computer screw-up, so... But to those of you who actually do watch some of my videos, I do appreciate that. Whether it's just you're watching one of them just to get through an extra part of the game, or actually watching because you like either the commentary or the content or whatever. But I do appreciate all of you guys who actually do watch, however many it is. The fact that somebody's actually watching it is nice. I'll probably just kill this guy with Lyn. Unless Hector can actually hit with his hand axe, which I doubt. Because Aeon has a good dodging thing. So with an axe, especially a hand axe, not going to be high percentage chance to hit. Once I defeat Aeon, which will take however long, I feel like sitting around and deciding who I want to kill him with, because obviously I don't have to worry about my units getting killed by him. Then I'll actually go over and show how I like to kill off the knights and the snipers. Obviously Barter's not going to get any kills. I'm not going to use Eliwood to get any kills. Eliwood will kind of come in more, get a little bit more action next chapter probably, because most of the units I take are going to get a decent amount of action. Go ahead and hit you. There we go. So yeah, I'm not that worried about Eliwood, even though he is not quite as high level as I'd like. You take her and drop her there. Alright, come on, Hector. And no. Hector, you suck. No, not really. Go ahead and end the turn. Yeah, now you... come on, Hector. Wolf Bale. Hit. Hector. Jesus Christ. And he levels his weapon up. Or his weapon level. Not the level of his actual weapon. Not like the level of the Wolf Bale, but the level of weapon that he can actually use. You know what, Lyn, just weaken him and then finish him off next turn. My patience is worn thin with Hector, even though we're only at like 14 minutes in this video, so I'm in no rush. Because it'd be kind of dumb if I hit, because I had like the 25-minute or something, close to that, was the length of the video for part 1 of this side quest. And if I just had like a 10 or 15-minute video after that, it'd be kind of dumb. I may as well have just made it one video, so I don't have any problem kind of just waiting around, but let's just end this. Thank you. Yeah, well, you know what, Aeon, this is what happens when Magic Seal decides to screw up your plans for whatever reason. Because Kashuna, who's the Magic Seal, you can see he's an enemy unit, he's part of the Black Thing, he's actually one of Nurgle's morphs, which we'll learn more about later. I think you'd actually learn a lot more about it if you actually did this extra secret side quest, but since we're doing Eliwood's quest, we can't actually do that. For the Knights, I would suggest just using a strong unit. I'm just going to use Oswin at least to weaken them. Especially because Oswin can double. And Oswin can take off the hits. You could probably get away with using like a ranged attack. Because then they'd have to use the javelin. So they wouldn't be doing quite as much damage. But obviously you don't want to use like an archer. I wouldn't. Unless you have a really strong archer. I'll go ahead and attack you. But the strange thing, well, not the strange thing, the thing about these guys is that they won't move even, like, after I've attacked and killed one of them, like, since I have nobody that's actually within range, like, they're 2 spaces away from the sniper will not attack me. Nobody moves at all of the 4 guards, and Kashuna is not going to move right now either. There we go. Do not attack Kashuna. I would advise it, and damn it, Oswin. I do not want you to get that freaking kill. You got already way more experience than you need for this point in the game. Because you're already level 16 now. God. And I was probably going to give you the kill for the one night anyway. Lynn, you can wait. Hector, you cannot double. Sane, can you double? No. Damn it, Sane. Just weaken it, none. Well, I guess all of them are morphs. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway. I'm going to start bringing Eliwood over because he's going to have to seize the gate at the end. There was no rush, though, so... So, yeah, I guess I can't do that. For the guards of Kashuna, I mean, the only ones you have to worry about are the knights. The archers, just walk up to them and whack away until they die. Because they're not going to move. They're just a free level of experience. Because since they're second class, level 15, unless you use a really high level Marcus. Like, even if I used Marcus with the level he's at right now, for me, which I think is a level 2 paladin, he'd probably still gain at least really close. Like, really, really close to a full level, if not a full level. So, alright, Satan, you can go deal with him. Do not critical. Thank you. Damn it, Sane. You actually had to hit. God. Sane, you suck. Yeah, I'm just showing off Kashuna. You can still do a decent amount of damage to him, just don't expect, because he is a magic seal, so kind of insinuates kind of like a magical unit. Because I assume he'd have to use some kind of magic to block all magic from being used. But his magic is just so powerful that when he wants to do it like that, he can do it. That you'd just be able to get in like 30 damage if you use the Wolf Bale. And that's not true. So, Oswin, I will just give you this kill just because you're still going to get 50 experience anyway. Hector. I want Hector to get the kill on the sniper. I actually hit him. Thank you. Sane. You attack. Well done, Hector. And what level is that? 14. Very good. Crappy level up. Alright, so Kashuna. So, real quick, I'm going to kind of show off. I'm not actually going to kill him. Like I said, I'm not going to actually kill Kashuna. I'm going to show off kind of how you would. And I'm actually going to attack him multiple times, but I'm not actually going to kill him. So, unless you have a... First thing you could do, take a really powerful unit, or, like, you could take Oswin, give him a Silver Lance, because I think we have one of those from an earlier boss battle. Because I think we actually got the one that, if you remember back, Eric had. And Kashuna doesn't say anything. He is incapable of speech. We'll That's kind of the story behind him. Anyway, you could use a strong unit with a strong weapon, like Oz with the Silver Lance, do a lot of damage like that. That would work. You could also, the way I'm kind of showing off, you kind of attack him multiple times, then you use like a flying unit, or pretty much any unit, but flying units work best to rescue certain units. Like what I could do, if I take you, and I can go rescue Guy. And if you have a bunch of mounted units, like if I took Marcus and I took, well, I don't have Wrath, but like if you used all your mounted units as rescuers, and then non-mounted units, non-mounted melee units to attack, you might be able to do that way. But once you actually go through a turn of attacking Kashuna, he'll actually just disappear. So you do have to kill him in one turn. You can't just take your time like I did with the guards. But since he disappeared, that's all we can do. So I'll go ahead and end the chapter like that. So, pretty interesting chapter, actually. A lot of different stuff going on. So, and I'll say it once again, in case anybody is asking, oh, aren't you killing Kashuna to do extra special side quest that is only for Hector's quest, where it's actually the Chapter 19 super secret side quest, which is what I call Chapter 19 XX. Which is, I think it's like a Garden of Time, or a Gaiden of Time, I don't even know. I think that's the name of the chapter. So, yeah, that's about it. So, next chapter will be Chapter 19, which is actually